Alright, so here's a good introductory lick for learning Bottleneck. It's from Little Red Rooster by Howlin' Wolf. Could have been Howlin' on guitar, could have been Hubert Sumlin. They're both really great guitarists. But it goes... So what that is with your guitars, and I should mention my guitar is now tuned totally regular. A little easier if you don't want to like tune your whole guitar for slide playing. You want to just pick up a slide and practice. It's these two notes open, G and B open, and then the same two strings on the third fret here. Slide up to it and then hit open, and then up here in your octave, 12th fret, same two strings. And this song has been covered a lot, and there's a lot of variations on it. I believe Howlin' Wolf went. Oh, and anyway, the last part is that's on your A on your second fret on the G string, and your C note first fret on the B string. So it's just a major step up from that. But what I was saying is that some people play it, there's like a little moment of silence in between them. Other people go. So play around with it. It's a good way to start developing, you know, the way you like to play. Put a little vibrato. See that little shiver there. Good point here. If you hear the E string, suddenly doesn't sound so good. Check it out. Sounds like crap because you only want those two strings there. This one you can kind of fudge, not muting it. Definitely don't play it. But it's good practice to just maybe lay your pinky there or something when you slide up. And that's pretty much the song. And then when it goes to the fourth, your C, it goes. Just third fret, G position, which would sliding up to the fifth fret on the three strings under your high E, or over, depending on what we're talking about, but these three. Because that's already a chord, even in regular guitars. That chord, so it's... Get fancy, slide up to your octave G, 15th fret. That's another cool thing you can do is kind of go down. alternate sliding down to the note and sliding up to it. Gives you this real loosey-goosey kind of juke joint kind of sound. It's really cool. So that's the song basically. Yeah, and you can put different licks in. You can just play right on your blues scale in your G position. If you want to like solo for a while and then come back to that main riff. So that's that. This riff that I'm sort of butchering right now is Elmore James' version of Dust My Broom by Robert Johnson. Elmore James, definitely check out if you want to learn about the masters of slide guitar. He pretty much invented a lot of what became the electric style in the 50s and earlier, I think. But Dust My Broom goes... what that is the top two strings, the highest two strings, sliding up to your bar chord D position at the 10th fret. Hitting that however many times. Then sliding up, to the 7th fret and the 3rd fret on the B string. You know, fast. This is a nice fast song, so if you work this out, you know, you'd be well on your way to getting good at this stuff. And it's so fast that you can kind of just get sloppy, and you know, maybe there's a couple other notes in there. That's what kind of gives it that unhinged, like sort of chaotic blues sound that's loose, you know. But yeah, that's it. And all downstrokes on your picking hand. Then you slide up for the chord change up here to the 12th fret on your bar chord strings again. Your D, G, and B strings, giving you the G bar chord. Back to the head again. And then A is your 5. And then there's a turnaround. So in a 12-bar blues, oftentimes after you go to the 5, which in this case is A, one of those are known as a turnaround, as you may know. So I'm going to show you a turnaround that uses the slide, so it's a fingering you won't be used to, but it's pretty easy. It goes... and back to the head. So the way to play that is you hit your open D, you match it with the slide on the 10th fret, you go back to your open, and then you hit your open A. And this is a good place to practice your muting, because see how crappy that sounds? It sounds like someone's like, you know, it's like a toy. It sounds like a toy guitar or something. So mute that low E when you hit these notes, and of course you can just let go while you're hitting the open notes. So it's a combination of let go, muting as you go. And so it's those two notes stay the same, but it goes. So those notes is pretty basic according to the scale. It's D, whole step down, half step, half step, and then slide up. Slide up to the A and transition to your open A chord. And all of these licks get repeated in different songs in different forms. So once you know this, you can it's very, very versatile. So that's a good thing to know how to go. Slopping it up, but you get the idea. That's actually more technical than I'm even used to playing. That's more slidey, slide virtuoso or whatever, if you will. So there you have the basics of technique and a couple of songs you can practice. Tune in next time for intermediate slide guitar, intermediate/advanced. Till next time, folks. See ya.